My name is Mary Angela and welcome to my channel. Since it's spooky season, I thought I'd share my supernatural experience with you all. This happened to me when I was in my early teens. I was sleeping over at my cousin's house. There were 4 of us sleeping over together. It was me, my sister, my cousin Anna, and my cousin Angela. Initially, we were all supposed to sleep in my cousin Anna's bedroom. However, once we got inside our sleeping bags, we quickly realized that there wasn't enough space for all of us. I was actually brushing up against her dresser and it wasn't comfortable, it wasn't going to work. So my cousin Angela goes and tells her mom, my aunt, and explains the situation to her. And so my aunt tells us that one of us needs to sleep inside of Angela's bedroom. So I quickly volunteered to be the one to sleep inside of Angela's bedroom. I didn't do it to be selfless, I didn't do it to volunteer as tribute. I was being selfish. I didn't want to sleep inside a sleeping bag on the floor. I wanted to sleep in a nice comfy bed. So I volunteered and nobody else seemed to show any interest in wanting to sleep in Angela's bedroom. There were no objections, so I got to be the one. And unfortunately, it didn't go as planned. Angela's bed was comfy, but I couldn't sleep. I was tossing and turning. I couldn't find a comfortable position. It wasn't the pleasant sleep I was looking for. Sleep wasn't coming to me. So I decided just to lie there and relax. And as I was lying there, I happened to glance over at the doorway and I see a figure standing in the doorway. And the figure looks like my cousin Angela. But I know it's not her because although it resembles her, it wasn't her to a T. And the figure had coloring to it, like there was skin tone, there was coloring to the clothing, but it was still transparent. It wasn't flesh and bone what I was seeing. But I wanted to be logical about it. I didn't want to think that I was seeing ghosts or spirits or something like that. So I told myself it was just my cousin sleepwalking and it was dark, so I probably couldn't see properly. I do wear glasses, so my vision isn't the greatest. So I was making excuses in that moment to try and, calm myself down. So I decide to call my cousin's name and I say, Angela, hello, wake up, Angela. And the figure doesn't answer me, but it does walk into the bedroom and it starts walking alongside the edge of the bed. And I'm still there like, Angela, hello, wake up please. But there's still no answer. And then eventually the figure gets to the edge of the bed and turns. And so it's facing me and it looks like it's going to start to slowly walk towards me. And I freak out. I hide underneath the blankets. Because, I don't know what the heck is happening. And I'm terrified and I don't want anything bad to happen to me. So I'm hiding underneath the blankets and I'm hot and I'm sweaty and I'm finding it difficult to breathe. And I know that eventually I'm going to have to come out from underneath the blankets. I'm going to have to muster up the confidence, right? So I wait there a few moments and I eventually do muster up the confidence to take the blankets off. And thankfully when I do, the figure is gone. There's nothing in the bedroom. I'm totally by myself. And eventually, I don't know how, I fall asleep. I'm surprised I didn't stay up all night terrified, honestly. And so I go to sleep and in the morning we all wake up, we go to the kitchen for breakfast and my cousin Angela sits next to me. And I say to her, oh Angela, did you come into your bedroom last night? And she says, no, why? And I say to her, oh, well, I saw a figure that looked like you, but when I called your name, it didn't answer me. And I was expecting her to say, oh, what the heck, that's crazy. But instead, she says, oh yeah, my mom sees her all the time. So in that moment, I was validated, right? Like it wasn't just me. My aunt sees this spirit too. So I felt reassured it wasn't me, I wasn't going crazy. And I never forgot that experience. And over the years, I did wonder what it was that I actually saw. And I did read somewhere that souls, they do leave the body at night to wander around. So I just think that what I saw was my cousin's soul wandering around. And of course, because it's my cousin's soul, she came into the bedroom, probably looking for Angela, and when she saw that it was me and not Angela, she went away. Or it could have been her soul just checking in on me, making sure I was okay. I don't know. So what do you guys think? Do you think I was seeing my cousin's soul? Do you have another explanation for it that's supernatural? I don't want to hear any logical explanations. I only want to hear your supernatural explanations. And have you guys had any supernatural experiences yourself? I'd love to read your comments below, and I'm looking forward to chatting with you guys.